Everybody, C Breezy here. Right here, we're going on a little gameplay on Studio Team Deathmatch. Starting off with just sniping a little. Try to see if I can get a few quick kills here. Bam, bam, right off the bat. Tiger Trolls. And Toggle HUD. There we go. Alright, I played this gameplay a little bit earlier today. I did great. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I got the first 2 kills right off the bat. Thought that was really cool. Today's topic, school. Now, first day of school, it's going to be a little nervous. High school we're talking about here, or middle school, whichever one you prefer. Or going into college, I can't say, haven't been there yet. So I can't, I don't want to give you guys false advice about that, because the only thing I know about college is what I've seen in the movies, which is not very much, to say the least. So first day of school, you're going to find people, as you're a freshman, walking around, holding your maps, all the way around, just walking around the school like, okay, where's this classroom, where's this? Constantly talking to teachers. Don't be scared to sit there and ask the teacher, just be like, hey, where's this classroom at? Hey, where's this? Don't always rely on your buddies. I mean, because sometimes they give you false advice, or they just like to mess with you and send you places. Also, first day of school, never ask a senior unless you know for a fact that you can trust them, like they're like somebody extremely trustworthy, where something is, because seniors love to mess with you. I know a buddy who seniors told him that there was a pool on the top deck, and he got into like the school elevator or whatever, and I tried to go to the top deck. I don't know, and somebody told my other friend that they sold Nike's Hyper Dunks in the school store for $50. So he walks right in there and he's just like, hey, can I get some Hyper Dunks for $50? And they're like, the lady ended up looking at him with a strange look. Alright. What you also want to do, first day though, make sure you find all your classes. Make sure you know exactly where all of your classes is, how to get to them, where they're at, what time you need to be there, and what you need to bring to all those classes. Alright, you need to make sure you know all your friends, make some new friends on your first day. That's when you start to establish yourself, who your friends are, who you want your friends to be, who you're thinking about being friends with, get phone numbers, do this, do that. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pain in the butt later on in the year. Be prepared. Make sure you bring folders on the first day of school. A lot of people like to go to school empty-handed. I bring a book bag because they hand out a whole bunch of textbooks and a whole bunch of other stuff that teachers give to you, syllabuses and all that. Put those in folders. Put those inside a book bag. Easier on your arms when you're just carrying a book bag right on your shoulders. Alright, what else do we have? Supplies. With me, I use 2 1-inch binders. One for math, one for science. Those are my 2 hardest classes that I have out of the year. Although this year, I'm going to, yeah. And then the rest of my classes, I use folders. I'm in high school, 10th grade. I use folders, personally, just because I like to use them. I just put my stuff in there. My teachers usually don't hole punch a lot of stuff. It makes it easier, and I'm a very organized person. As long as you can stay organized, you're good to go. That's the route you want to take. Binders, I think it's just tricky with tabs and all that. It gets confusing after a while, and, you know, to me, it just gets annoying. So I like to use folders, and I think that's really cool. Studying. Alright, you want to study. You want to make sure, you know, when you got to study, when you want to study, and when you have to study. Alright, that's important because you got to establish between when you don't have to study, when you can get away with not studying, like, you know, just you had an easy, relaxing day, you learned maybe something new, or you just did a little review. And it's really not all that important. Now, you also want to know when you have to study, when you have an upcoming test or something that you have to study for. Otherwise, you're going to fail or barely pass it, and it's going to bring your grade down tremendously. So you got to know when to do this, alright? For me, I end up studying usually maybe like twice a week total. One for this class, one for that class, whatever. Unless it's finals or midterms. Finals and midterms, you want to be on point. You want to be studying every day, switching on and off between classes, taking notes, reviewing notes, and all this other great stuff. Also for studying, what I did For math, I have a notebook, and for every chapter that we covered, or like let's say we did 5.1 and 5.2 that day, go home, look in the book, take little notes, jot down stuff on what to do, the equations and how to do them, and all that. Get those lined up, get those down, and then put them into your book. That way you can just look at the book and be like, okay, 6.3, you got to study that. Bam, turn to that page, study those notes, and be done with it. And it's easy to find. I did that, and for midterms, it was so simple. Just because all I had to do was look over the book several times a day, and bam, that was it. Make sure you get involved in clubs, sports, and of course lunch. Make sure you sit with your friends and have fun. Most important rule about high school is basically going out there, having fun, being a goofball, doing whatever you want. 15 and 3, 5.0 ratio, 1 assist, best in the lobby as far as ratio goes, and points. Thank you. C Breezy signing out. Leave a comment, subscribe, and that's it. Bye.